One of the bigger airports these two bushwhackers have had the pleasure of visiting, the Wonderboom, or Wonderboom. David Toma was our driver. Engineer, pilot, genius, slightly unhinged. He worked for Flitecare, a training/charter setup that possessed a few out-of-the-box toys for adults only. Even teeny tiny planes sought refuge in this hangar. But our quest for the day was to scratch a few holes in the sky. The Chariot, an aircraft that's a lot hotter than the main city of Kodiak Island. Wedded to a PT-6 out of the box, it boasts 750 shaft horsepower, a max takeoff weight beyond 3 tons. The Kodiak can accommodate up to 10 people. Its aluminium fuselage allows for repairs in the field. It's a tank, a sexy and powerful short takeoff and landing bear. An aircraft so above our pay grade, Thomas had no idea where the audio jacks were. That's how premium this plane is. Today, she only has 3 passengers. She's light.
But I'm ground, good day from Zulu Sierra, X-ray uniform Papa.
X-ray uniform Papa, Vulcan, good day.
Good day sir, X-ray uniform Papa's a Quest Kodiak, started up at Flitecare. 3 crew on board, 2 hours on the endurance would like to request your taxi and after departure instructions for a flight to the Pretoria General Flying Area number 1. Estimated lapse time approximately 1 hour. X-ray uniform Papa.
Yeah, you're not really using brake, you're using the reverser, so you
X-ray uniform Papa, you can continue taxi 06 Bravo to Inconvenient 29.
06 Bravo, holding point 129, thank you, X-ray uniform Papa. The main difference between this and what you're using is this engine is idling at 57%.
Oh wow.
Otherwise it dies.
Yeah, okay.
So that means you have a lot of residual power.
Yep.
Where if I think back to an aircraft I can quote on, the Falcon that we work at
Yep.
at idles 100 horses.
Because, okay.
You know, so I'm not really in reverse.
Yep.
But I start and I'll pull back slowly into beta mode, and you'll actually hear. So that's a little bit too much. So at the moment, it's not that I'm reversing, but I'm not pulling with that 100 horsepower.
Yeah, okay.
And then you taxi normally. But if you put it like that, you can actually feel as
Exactly.
All that was, it's just the pot blade angles changed to run.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I've gone through my checks, I've gone through my own personal briefing with regards to if anything was to happen before, or you know, during the takeoff roll, after the takeoff roll, enough runway, after the takeoff roll, insufficient runway, and it's just the abnormality, low-level circuit back, or the worst-case scenario after engine failure, actually after takeoff, insufficient runway. Not too many fields, there's next to the highways that I'm used to, and that's where I'll be looking at.
Okay.
So Buddha boy, floating like one.
Wait.
Oh! Freedom! Oh, it's still going.
That's not nice, huh? Is that a solo student?
It's a Cherokee 6, I doubt that.
There we go.
And you'll notice we changed the pitch of the engine slightly, the sound. We've gotten to a higher idle.
Okay,
just to reduce spooling time, that's the small bit.
Shuttle 124, count 120.6.
24, ground 120.6, limit 4.
Okay, so here we are coming up, the props on the governor. So you can see the torque and the ITT is increasing. And there she goes.
There we go.
Okay, so power set, T's and P's are on the green, speed is alive, 2030 already. Turning 740, here comes my rotate, and there we go.
Okay, I mean, that is quicker than a Safari, 100%.
Well, can your Safari do this?
That's already 1400 feet a minute, and we're not even touching it.
Well, the thing is, we're not decelerating.
No.
It would be an understatement to say that this aircraft is nothing short of thrilling. Having just experienced it in a taxi to the runway, it felt like riding a smooth turbine-powered horse. It even had enough space for 2 horses if they were lying down. David took us through it all. Slow flight at 50 knots, with a stall just under it. Amazing to think that this plane is essentially 3 tons.
Hey, do any of you have any issues with sinuses at the moment? All good? Freeway traffic, X-ray uniform Papa, Quest Kodiak, right downwind runway 20 for a teardrop.
It's 2,000 feet a minute.
Oh, we can go more. I'm allowed up until 108 knots on the flaps.
Jeepers. 3,000 feet a minute. And we had more to go as well.
She's the ultimate bush plane.
Oh, look at this, you can wheelie it. You'll do a touch.
All the way down, yeah. That's okay.
No airborne, eh?
No, it's crazy. I don't know if it's the size of the aircraft, but it feels like we're very slow. I mean, we are very slow.
You are slow.
Actually, but in the Safari, it feels like everything's running for us a little bit faster. Suppose we can drop him here, we can turn around. Yeah. Okay, cool, I'm gonna clear out the aircraft. Need $3 million, you got any?
Like, I left my foreign currency wallet somewhere, so...
I think what he'll do is probably get in the bush there.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. I just want to see the wind going this way, so either way I'm going to blow
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna blow him. Doesn't matter.
It only blew me a little.
I just want to see where he is in.
He's in the bush.
Okay.
I'm sure when he's watching this footage back, he'll love me saying that.
I did love them saying that. Daya acquired the Quest company in 2019, but her orders are being fulfilled thoroughly. For a cool $3 million American, you could be floating almost not at the speed of sound, but rather at the speed of leisure. And the ability to land short with 2 horses lying down in the back. The Quest Kodiak was turbine-powered poetry.
You can see how happy he is.
Are we going to be mean and keep, like creeping forward? Or
So he can't open the door, yeah.
They did something way more mean than just door creeping. They left me behind, in the middle of nowhere, for days. I temporarily became a farmhand and now possess my horseshoe shucking endorsement. Coming up, Thomas puts on a parachute. I cartoonishly jump out of frame. Thomas tries to figure gliders out, and I outrun the Argentinian military.